Hey guys, this is Anthony, Super Duty Service. Gonna do another little video before we reassemble. This is Lisa's truck here. We have everything off, everything done, everything, well, the fuel system. I blow them out, got the fuel pump out. We blow them out, brake cleaner, compressed air. It's a pretty kind of involved little deal to get them clean. I'm about to take this one off and put the switcher valve back in. We got the midship tank right here. The coating on the inside of it. Pretty thick coating. This is what the inside of the fuel tank looks like, guys. There's the filler neck right there. The vent's right there, that top one, the one closest to us, and then the filler neck is the other one. Goes down, that's how the filler neck goes. This is the hole for the sending unit. This is one of the rehab ones that we get. I haven't cleaned her tray yet for her aft axle tank. Got airbags on the truck, so it's kind of down on the ground a little bit. Makes it real fun. But here is the aft axle tank. This is the rehab one. Kind of do a little inspection, let everybody see inside of it what kind of tank we got, what we're putting in. Once again, there's a filler neck, the drain. The vent is behind that. You can't see it, but you can see how it goes inside the tank. But it's fully coated, fully lined. That's going to go in the truck. We're going to do that today and get the fuel system all done. Start getting some fuel in it. Her vents, the front tank, the midship tank was nasty. We cleaned all the vents up. If you can see, they're pretty brand new quality, just about. They were completely covered with, just gunk on top from fuel leaking. But these are her old ones. We're going to reuse them. Got both sending units. This is the rear sending unit, which surprisingly, she did not have a lot of fuel, a lot of water contamination, because I see a lot of these that are just rusted. They are rusted, and hers is not. You can see. We try to be very careful with these. We clean it all up. Everything's all clean. It's ready to reinstall. Same with this one. This is the midship tank. This was completely clogged. It had all of the silver flakes from the old stock laminate. We had to. You can pop this out. You can pop this out and clean it out. I don't take this out. I don't generally like to mess with the plunger in there. But take that apart, clean all that up, clean everything up. We got this is the midship tank. Got it all clean. Put everything back clean and new. We're going to reuse the bolts. I mean, there's a point where we need to, we can't. There's her bill. I'm not going to show you because it's kind of, here, we'll cover that up because it's, I don't know, maybe people want to know. She is going to replace injectors. She's kind of what we call in injector hell because she's got 4 of them that were bad. This is the order they're sitting in the engine: 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 3, 5, and 7. You can see 4 and 6 have been replaced. You got the gray wire looms on top. All the other ones are black wire looms on top. That's generally my assessment, is black wire looms means factory installed injectors. So she's going to get all new ones. Normally I would clean these injectors and I will take them over here and put them in this container right here. As soon as I get them ready, they go in there. I've had injectors sit in there for days and days at a time. That's where they sit. That's where I let them reside. So they'll, no contaminants or anything. But those injectors will be replaced. We'll put the same hold down clamps on each cylinder. I have not cleaned the block yet. I keep it covered up here. Here's her block right here. I'll probably take another video after I clean the block to show you guys what it looks like. I did coat everything with oil because I knew it was going to be a minute, so there's no use in cleaning it now, taking all the time getting it not only clean but lint free, and then let it sit for a day. There's really not much use in it. I might go ahead and clean it today if we get everything wrapped up, because then I just have to blow off the lint, so it's not a big deal. But generally I let it be, leave it dirty until I have a little table right here I set up here. But since we're doing fuel system, I take the table down. But generally I'll clean the block dead last. right when I have the head sitting right here ready to install, then I'll clean the block, and then boom, put the head gaskets on, put the heads on, off to the races and go. Another thing I do here, this is her valve train. You can see, I mean, as primitive as it is, I mark it front, and her valve train is all on here. Keep it covered up, and I have it on a piece of plywood so that there's no worry. I can move it around very carefully. But her fuel pump, we're going to put a fuel pump in it. I mean, that one, just a little touchy. But it is a dual alternator setup. Julie is kind of hooking her up. She's going to get some dark colors. Maybe do some dark stuff to it. Her intake, let's go on back here in the back and take a look at what she's got. Get the focus. This is her intake. I'm not sure. It might be done. You can see how clean it is. I mean, you know, it's... You can look inside of there. I mean, you know, definitely some very, very clean spots. There's also some spots that the hot tank just won't. You know, we just... I mean, there's a point where you can make it perfect, but is there a benefit to spending all that time? You know, we put them in the hot tank right here and let the spray cabinet have its way with it. Oh, whoa, yeah, we do drain pans too. Our valve covers, all that stuff's here. Don't mind that air filter, that's from a, yeah, whatever. But this is another little interesting thing. They had EVP, an EGT probe in her downpipe, not in her manifold. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap her manifold, and because she's getting CTS with SCT, she's getting an X4 and a CTS, and she's gonna have fuel pressure and EGTs on the CTS. So total hookup there, she's getting everything. This truck, excuse me, little interesting kind of tidbit here is this truck had a short block put in first, and then that short block, she's got a bunch of paperwork here. There's a bunch of paperwork here, all the warranty stuff from all kinds of info. Short block was put in, cam lobe wiped on the short block, they put a long block in. Somehow a cam lobe wiped, and then it broke an exhaust valve, which, I don't know, you know, that's what the paperwork said, so, you know, that's the only history we got. This is for Rick, too. We have another issue here. The little running boards on the sides. I thought I would throw this and see if you want me to throw a bead of weld on here. I mean, if you wanted, I guess you could get to it from the backside with the cab down. It's pretty easy where we're at right now. Let me know. I don't want to kind of overstep any bounds on anything like that. If you want me to go ahead and throw a bead on that, because it's cracked on the bottom too. The brackets to hold it. It's the same thing on that side. That side's broke too. So it needs a bead of weld put on it. Really, anything else, that just about sums it up. Yeah, we're completely disassembled. We're ready to start putting parts back together, so I thought I'd throw a video because basically we've just been kind of exploratory up until now. Now it's time to start replacing, start putting stuff back together. So we're going to go ahead and get on it. I'm going to get it. My goal is to have it clean from here back and done by the end of the day today. Then I'll get a fuel pump tomorrow, and you know, hopefully get the heads tomorrow. I hope. I sure hope so, because Christmas is coming fast. All right, have a good day, guys.